so in total 100. Straight away, 2 hours exam, it's 4 questions and you need to answer only 2 of them. Each question is 50 mark. So actually, the exams considering you as a marketing, a brand manager. So you need to understand and you need to remember that you are actually approached to evaluate a brand from a brand manager perspective. You key identify what is a global branding. The strategy, you read the whole questions for maybe 2 minutes. It's actually a knowledge about all the cases, the 4 questions, and then select in your mind the best 2 questions that you find it easy to answer and you have a full knowledge about them. Each question needs from you around 1 hour. 1 hour thinking, analyzing, and writing up, giving examples, providing all evidence. So take your time, okay, and explaining every single point and every single example. Remember that you are talking about global branding. You need to write as much as possible. Balance the theory with the examples. Don't leave early. This is my test. Okay? You have 1 hour. I expect for each question around 3-4 pages. Okay? 3 to 4 pages.
Sorry about this, we have presentations.
There is 4 seats on the front.
要坐前面。
Would like to sit on the front to make it more easy.
哦，这里还行。 感觉他讲到现在都没讲到重点。
I will have this done presentation. That's it. It's the final. It's the final. Okay, so I started my lectures thanking all of you for your engagement during my seminars, my lectures. Thanks a lot again for everybody. We're gonna talk about the exam. It's 2 hours exam containing 4 questions. You need to select 2. Each question evaluated by 50 marks. The exam on the 2nd of May from 9 till 11. Here.
一不小心把题目露出来，然后大家都给我拍到之后，就全录着去了。4个题挑2个。
So I need you to consider yourself as a brand manager as well as training you the whole semester. So consider yourself as a brand manager answering these questions. Remember that you're studying global branding. Okay, reflect global brand theories. Please manage your time. So it's 1 hour for each question. I thought that you need to write a lot on this 1 hour for each question. So around 4 to 5 pages, 3 pages minimum. Okay. Read the whole questions. Select the best 2 questions that you need to answer. This is gonna be in your strategy mind. And then get the right time and to put all your evidence using theories and mix the theory with examples. Write as much as you possible, don't leave early, and global branding. Okay, so how are we going to study? This is one of the steps. I will select 3 topics from the whole 4 topics. I'm going to select the actually familiar 3 topics, which I'm going to introduce it today for you. And then I'm studying it. But I need to revise each theory very well to consider each element. Look to my presentations, slides, article papers that I already added as well as Moodle. Your revision must be at least 4 days. At least 4 days. If you're gonna talk about 3 topics. So each topic 1 day, and then the last day is revising every. Again the 3 topics together, so you reminded. So at least 4 days you need to revise it. 4 days, I mean each day 8 hours. Okay. Remember, you need to memorize the definition very well. You need to memorize the schooler very well. Yeah. You need to memorize you need to understand the definition. You need to understand the author's names, because you need to reflect them. You need to have the key points. Usually understand in each part what the advantages and what the disadvantages, what the risk or limitation beyond this theory. This is what you need to remember or keep it in your mind, because you need to reflect it. There is a lot of elements can be added as a tips on each question. Okay? And you need to understand how to add these elements. It might not ask on the question. This is fine, but it's a theory elements, you need to reflect it. So understand what you are talking about, understand the question, understand what the element that you need to cover. I was thinking I cover all these small tips. So yesterday I was talking to your colleagues on the seminar, and I think on Tuesday. So on the exam day. So the before day of the exam, please keep